Hey guys, Chauzu here. So I got 6+ Nami and Robin now, so let's try them out. In this particular video I just want to do some first experimentation, and what better place to start than to try out the biggest meme with the 6+, which is making use of the 6.75 times attack boost that you get with empty orbs. This is by far the biggest attack boost in the game. And you can make use of this as long as you use them together with the Legend Corazon and Law. Also, we're going to try out the fact that Nami, when you use her as captain, you get a full board of 1 at start of the quest. And obviously you can just swap Nami, keep those 1 orbs, and you can get them back whenever you want. So for this video I made 3 interesting teams. I tried to go as fast as reasonably possible, even if the idea isn't to do no stall speedrun teams. And for this video I've done double Nami Robin captain for each team, and every team has Korra Law sub. So the goal here is that for final stage we're going to have only empty orbs, and we're going to have the empty orb buff from Corazon and Law. If you don't know how it works, usually empty orbs are not beneficial, so even if you have an orb boost you don't get any extra damage from the orb boost. But Corazon and Law makes empty orbs matching. Not only that, they make them 2.25 times matching, so stronger than normal matching orbs. Stage 3 now, and we're starting with Arena Reiju, and I wanted to mix things up a bit. So for this particular team I will be killing Yonji instead of, I think it's Niji. So if you take out Yonji first and keep Niji, you get an attack down instead of damage reduction, which is why I have the Reiju Shirahoshi here, who can remove both paralysis and the attack down. As you saw here, I swapped back into Nami here, and this gave me back the 1 orbs, which made stage 3 very easy. And since I have double Nami now, taking out Niji will be very easy, even with no buffs at all. Final stage here still have that special limit, so we can't use Nami and Robin twice as well as Korra Law, so I use 1 Nami Robin here to get them big orb boost here. I swapped into Pudding here to get 1 matching orb, since, as said, empty orbs aren't matching without Korra Law special, which we're going to use final stage. But all of these buffs will make it incredibly easy for Sanji and Pudding to take the kill. And yeah, we're moving on to final stage. So there are some debuffs we have to consider here. First we have the 3 turns of Rainbow Shield, which Mr. 1 support on Nami Robin will take care of. And then resilience is handled by support Mihawk, one of the best support recruits in the game. And yeah, I like most things about Nami Robin. I think it's my favorite 6+, just in terms of how creative you can be, how unique they are. But the special animation is pretty bland, but I very much like the sprite. I think it might be the best Nami and Robin sprites overall. So they did a very good job there. Use Korra Law now. Nami Robin gave us a 2 turns orb boost, and Korra Law gives us an attack boost and make empty orbs matching. So right now we have 2 6.75 times attack captains, higher than anything else in the game. It's higher than 6 times captains with super class or super type if that existed. It's pretty insane, but as you can see it is pretty convoluted. And if you think about high damage content like Super Boss, it's not optimal, since there's no way to use Korra Law and also get tandem orbs for super tandem, stuff like that. We use Pedro just to remove the stun there, and even with just an orb boost we still do more than enough damage. Moving on, we're doing a content I haven't done in a long time. We're doing Raid Jinbe. This is the newest raid, and how fitting to do it now, just days before we get our first raid in exactly a year, when we're getting V2 Raid Bonnie. But yeah, the reason I wanted to do this raid is because it's one of the few permanent content we have which has Super Block Orb. And if you don't know, the only way you can remove Super Block Orb in the game is by using Nami Robin. The thing is that, like, you will see here that I will store the 1 orbs. But we can't overwrite Super Block with 1 orb. So what we're going to do is that we swap the other Nami Robin, remove the Super Block orbs, and then we swap the Nami Robin with the 1 orb stored, and we put them in. So it's a pretty beautiful way to handle this stage. So I had that idea from the beginning, then I was just making a team that it works with. So you see I store the Super Block orbs, and then I put in the 1 orbs. The cool thing here is that I make use of the Super Swap, which actually locks the 1 orbs. This means I will keep them for next stage. So what I can do then is that I swap the Nami Robin who has the Super Block orbs. They will try to overwrite my orbs, but because I have 1 orbs, I'm not getting the Super Block orb, so it's pretty ingenious really. And this is why I love this legend. You can make such crazy strats with them. It takes some time to figure them out, but I think I will use them so much that in the end I will master them. We have Shanks crew here. One cool thing with 6+ Nami Robin is that they are not just Dexing, they are also cerebral. So Shanks crew is fully boosted here, and we can easily take out Sora and Sunny 1 hits. Figuring out that stage was the biggest issue of this team. The rest was pretty easy. Yeah, we're going to make some good use of 6 level limit break pudding here. She didn't exist when we first got this content, so this is a nice buff, nice cool tech we can do now, since now with fully level limit break, pudding can remove all of the bind and reduce the CD. In the past she could only remove 2 turns of bind, so 4 turns total. But yeah, we're going to use both Nami Robin here. And as you see, I swapped Nami to get the full board of empty orbs. Figuring out the swaps for this team took so long time, but I'm very happy with the end result. So with this, Jinbe will revive, but with level limit break, Nami and Robin do give 2 turns attack and orb boost, and of course if you have an orb boost with Nami Robin 6+, you get an attack boost instead. So this means I don't get any buffs from Korra, I just make empty matching, but that's what we want. One cool thing with Korra is that he doesn't just make empty matching, he makes it that for 3 turns you can't get any orbs then empty, so it's like a super orb block. Like even if the enemy tries to give you Super Block orbs, you won't get them. It's pretty insane actually. We get a captain swap here, which is random, but if you look at the team is 100% legends with good captain abilities, so it doesn't matter who gets swapped to captain, we're going to easily kill the revive. Only 1 special allowed, but we're not going to use any specials anyway. We just do the swap for a chain lock and easily take out Jinbe. So yeah, time for the final team in the video. There was one more thing I wanted to showcase with Nami Robin, which is their level limit break buffs. Nami Robin doesn't have to be level limit break to be good, but they get some key buffs with level limit break in their special. Firstly, well, like we've seen before with level limit break special, you get 2 turn buff with special instead of 1, which is a big deal in some situations. Another thing is that they get an extra utility with level limit break. Nami Robin has always removed 10 turns of paralysis. Now they can also remove 10 turns of slot bind, which is near unique. There are a few units who can do it. But yeah, we're doing Arena Shinobu, which is famous for its slot bind, which you get on stage 3. So we'll be able to remove that later. Sadly for this team, like all the units I brought already have slot bind, so it didn't end up mattering a lot, but I do remove it from the bottom row at least. And yeah, I think this team shows some potential for Sanji in the future. I haven't considered using Sanji like this before, but basically you can look at him as a -2 CD reducer who is ready at the start of the quest thanks to his reduced CD potential ability. So you can use him pretty early to get -2 CD, and then you get your HP cut, which often doesn't matter. So I think he will end up being used quite a lot because of that. Like -2 CD easily from the start of the quest is insanely good. But yeah, figuring out the last 2 stages here took a bit of work. I used 1 Nami Robin here to remove the slot bind and get an ore boost. I used Como once. She has double special, so I can use her again. This means I can use Como to remove 2 turns of attack down final stage, which is all I need because all of the other attack down is handled by support. Kairos has the Treasure Map Group Morley support, and Robin has the Arena Frankie support. So yeah, Kairos is great here since he has Fear, so he can remove the special bind and reduce CD for our mono cerebral team. Then we use Como to remove the remaining 2 turns of attack down. Korala to get that attack boost and full board of empty orbs that are matching. And then Nami Robin can finally use their special to remove paralysis, and Arena Frankie will remove the remaining attack down. And like the other teams, we'll finish this with 2 captains with a 6.75 times attack boost, which is just insane to think about. But yeah, we're not really stacking a lot of buffs here. It's just an attack boost and ore boost. We don't have shame boost, color affinity, stuff like that, so it could be a lot more damage. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.